You are watching QTV broadcasting from the Gambia, and this is the news with me, Jenna Basonko. Our top stories. Japanese top government official meets President Adama Barrow. Youth Connect Summit has wrapped up at a local hotel in Senegambia. Gats license revoked, not cancelled, says government spokesperson. Those are our top stories, and now the news in detail. Stay with us. The Parliamentary Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs of Japan, His Excellency Kenji Yamada, Friday morning held talks with President Adama Barrow at the State House in Banjul. QTV's Aliu Cisse was among waiting reporters for an interview.
大統領からもお話にあったように、ガンビアと日本は非常に仲のいい国としてこれからも協力していきたいと思っております。
So, as the president just explained to me, Japan and Gambia has been building a very amicable bilateral relationship. So, government Japan would like to continue our strong relationship and would like to further deepen our bilateral relationship.
今回この後食料支援の署名を行います。
So after this meeting, I will attend the signing ceremony of exchange of notes for the project of food assistance.
またそれに加えて、健康あれ何でしたっけ、支援センターっていうのはヘルスケアセンターというのを、支援すること、この計画についても決定をいたしました。
So in addition to the food assistance program, it has been just decided that the government of Japan will provide another granted project to build a medical clinic in the city of Brikama. So yes.
こういった取り組みを含めてガンビアの発展、そして人々の健康についての支援を続けていきたいと思っております。
So the government of Japan is resolved to contribute the development, contribute to continue our support to contribute the development of the people of the Gambia in the various sectors like health and through the projects which I just mentioned. Yes.
加えてさまざまな国際条理における協力についても大統領から力強いお言葉をいただきました。
So in addition to what I just mentioned, I also discussed with the president about our cooperation in international arena, and I'm really happy to hear the very positive response from the president of the Gambia.
とりわけ日本にとっては今世界の脅威となっている北朝鮮の核・ミサイル問題、そして日本人が拉致されている拉致問題へのご理解と協力をお願いいたしました。
So especially for Japan, the issue of North Korea, which is the very severe concern for not only Japan but for the regional and the international community. So regarding North Korea, the issue of the North Korea's developing a nuclear program and the possessing the ballistic missiles, and in addition to that, there is an issue of abduction issues between Japan and North Korea. So for those issues, important issues, I had a good discussion, fruitful discussion with our president today.
70% of the Gambia's population are youth. There is no doubt that finding ways to harness the potential of this demography is the key to socio-economic growth and development of the Gambia. These remarks were made by the Vice President of the Gambia, Usainu Dabo, at the Youth Connect Summit Gambia. Here is an excerpt.
It is my understanding that the two-day summit kicked off to a rousing start with roundtable sessions on critical thematic issues such as ICT and innovation, education and youth skills development, youth employment and entrepreneurship, rethinking migration, trends, opportunities and challenges. I am reliably informed that through dialogue on youth-related issues and about the future of our youth in the Gambia, you are able to make specific recommendations, proffer solutions on how to attain them. You can be proud of your convergence here, which has been a testament to your passion and commitment to create a better Gambia for the posterity of our people. And equally pertinent is the realization of the important contribution you can make on national development.
According to online media reports, the license issued to Gach Security Company Limited has been revoked. QTV contacted the government spokesperson Ibrahim Sankare to shed light on the issue. This is what he has to say. As we speak now, the police have set up a panel to investigate the claim pending the outcome of the investigation. It is normal to revoke his license. However, it is only revoked and not cancelled pending the outcome of the investigation. The consignment included 13 guns that he claims to be samples to see if the potential hunters will be interested in these rifles. It is these 13 guns that the security services are investigating to determine if they are within the limits of his license. But most of the stories trending on social media are grossly exaggerated. On the other hand, Babukar Jawara, CEO of Gach Company Limited, was contacted by QTV, and he claims that he has not received any information from the government concerning the revocation of his license. QTV shall continue to monitor developments on the issue and inform the public accordingly. A 10-day training on universal treatment curriculum on drugs to address substance use, disorder, and specialized drug addiction treatment services in the Gambia began yesterday at a local hotel in Kololi. The event was organized by a partnership between Colombo Planned Drug Advisory Program and the United States Bureau of International Narcotic and Law Enforcement Affairs. Ajibintu Drame tells us more.
Program Manager for Africa of the Drug Advisory, George Murimi, says the motivation for the program in the Gambia is to integrate professionals in different fields to work collectively. He added that the treatment is fragmented, which made treatment difficult. He continues by saying there is a shortage of professionals in Africa who are dealing with the treatment of addiction. He concluded by expressing optimism that the measures put in place will help participants to implement the knowledge gained from the training.
Motivation of doing this training is, first of all, is to bring the professionals in the field in Gambia who are doing training so that we can have a collective mind. Different people are doing their own different things. Psychiatrists are doing their own things, psychologists are doing their own things. Sometimes even spiritual leaders are doing their own thing. But it's to bring them together to have what we call a universal treatment curriculum, so that from the number of professionals dealing in the professions are much, much fewer than the immense need. So that means probably in Africa, out of 100 people with a drug addiction, only 1 out of 100 with a drug addiction problem gets help, because they're not professionals. With us entire 10 days, and to come back after 2 months and sit with us for the entire year 4 times. That in itself is very rigorous. That will be a total of 40 training days. That is the first expectation. The second expectation is that what we train them on, they will go and implement in their practice. Second expectation. The third expectation, and probably very important for us, is that what they have been trained on, they train others. We are training them as national trainers.
Yasin Nimbalan, a participant, says the training will improve her life as she will put the knowledge gained into practice.
Definitely, this training is long overdue, and then we are really thankful about to the organizers, because when it comes to the standard of our country, we are yet to have a rehab center and talk less of trainers, or to put it in a short form, like we don't have the experts that can be doing this for us, because presently in the Gambia, when you talk of rehabilitation and treatment, people talk of tanka, but tanka in actual sense is not a rehab center. It's not a drug rehab center, sorry. We will also go out there and organize other trainings for our own personnel and the society at large.
Ajibintu Drame, QTV News.
28 hospital beds and mattresses have been donated to the Serekunda General Hospital in Kanifing by Holding Hands the Gambia, a Swedish-based charitable foundation. On Friday, the foundation has been reaching out to hospitals with equipment gathered from Swedish hospitals to support health facilities in the country. Babukar C tells us more.
28 hospital beds and mattresses, 3 wheelchairs and hundreds of walking sticks have been distributed to hospitals within the Greater Banjul area. The Kanifing General Hospital is the latest to benefit from the gesture, and according to Keba Mane, the CEO of the hospital, the beds will be of great use in executing their duties to admit patients.
Comfort of a patient in any hospital is paramount. So these beds are very comfortable beds and they can adjust from all angles, which will definitely help the clinicians as to whenever they want to adjust the position of the patient, it is easy for them to do it, just to make sure the patient is comfortable. So their donation is timely and is worthy, and definitely it will add weight to whatever we are doing here to deliver quality care to our patients. Thanks to them, because they have definitely demonstrated, especially, the lady who is a Gambian, she has Asi Kamara, she is definitely passionate to be able to help what she can do, her quota to the health system. She's doing that. She has started with us, I think last year, and she brought some beds last year. This year also she brought 28 beds, so which is a plus, and we definitely congratulate her and thank her so much for her passion.
Asi Kamara is the founder of Holding Hands, the Gambia, and as a practicing nurse in Sweden, she told us how she came up with the idea of giving back to her country.
I'm a nurse in Sweden, and they are always donating this bed every year. They are changing their clinics, and if I'm not taking them, asking them to give it to me, they will just throw it away. So for me, it's better to try to collect it, put it together, yearly out. Then I can transport it and give it away to whatever hospital can take it. I've been starting this I was here 2015 in this hospital too, and the other Bakau Health Center and the other hospitals. So I've been starting this 2013, collecting the things. Yes.
Holding Hands, the Gambia has been donating beds and other hospital equipment for the past years, which according to her, it's a small gesture towards the development of the health system in the Gambia. Babu Kasi, QTV News.
A water plant project aimed at mitigating the frequent shortages of water, especially in the Combos, has been going on for over 5 months at Sukuta. The project is supported and funded by Exim Bank of India on credit to the government of the Gambia. Ajibintu Drame was there, and this is her report.
Baba Fatajo, Managing Director of NAWEC, says the project is meant to elevate the supply of water in the Greater Banjul area and also replace the old pipes used since the colonial time. He expressed optimism that in the next 5 months, they will be able to meet the demand for water. He further stated that the project is funded by the Exim Bank of India on credit to the government of the Gambia.
Coming from an Indian line of credit between the Exim Bank of India and the government of the Gambia. It is meant to really alleviate the water situation in the Greater Banjul area, and also replace asbestos pipes that have been in use since colonial days in the Greater Banjul area and some parts of the provinces, that is Nyomi and Farafenye. So basically we are here to really see the progress of works that have just started, and then we are pushing very hard the contractor to ensure that this project is delivered on time.
Project Manager and Director Water and Sewage of NAWEC says the project costs over 22 million United States dollars. He promised that the shortage of water in Fajara and Kanifing will be addressed. He continued by highlighting the challenges they face, but was quick to state that the project will last for 18 months.
The project is designed to 18 months, 1 year, 6 months, but we are already into it 5 months already. Yes, this project will be commissioned. This will be completed by the end of 2019, complete. Total cost of 22.5 million USD. To show you why the project comes in is to address what exactly you mentioned. The government of the Gambia and NAWEC knows that presently, looking at after the change of government, for longest time that water have not been receiving projects like such a magnitude. So after the change of government, surge of population, we all are witness to that. That's one of the things that is responsible for the water shortages as it's going to be severe. The population have grown, water was not receiving funding for quite a while. I think NAWEC and the government of the Gambia identify and see that it is very important and urgent that we come up with a solution, means come up with the funding to be able to reduce the deficit in terms of water supply.
Sata Singh Bedi, a constructor, explains the challenges faced by the construction team.
I'm heading this project for Shapoorji Pallonji in Gambia.
So, Mr. Bedi, can you tell us, since commencing this project, how has it been and what challenges have you faced in order to try and meet the demands by NAWEC and obviously the people?
It has not been an easy way because we have been having a lot of pressure from NAWEC and they have been pressurizing a lot, and we do understand the scarcity of water in the country. We are trying our best to mitigate all the procurement processes, and we are in time, in schedule. We have already submitted to our clients the design, the surveys, which are already approved. So by the time the procurement is already getting in place, we ensure that all the reservoirs and everything are in place so that the whole system will be to finish the transmission line by the mid of this year.
Ajibintu Drame, QTV News.
Before we end this news bulletin, let's recap our main headlines. The Parliamentary Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs of Japan, His Excellency Kenji Yamada, Friday morning held talks with President Adama Barrow at the State House in Banjul. 70% of the Gambia's population are youth. There is no doubt that finding ways to harness the potential of this demography is the key to the socio-economic growth and development of the Gambia. These remarks were made by the Vice President of the Gambia, Usainu Dabo, at the Youth Connect Summit Gambia. According to online media reports, the license issued to Gach Security Company Limited has been revoked. QTV contacted the government spokesperson Ibrahim Sankare to shed light on the issue. This is what he has to say. As we speak now, the police have set up a panel to investigate the claim pending the outcome of the investigation. It is normal to revoke his license. However, it is only revoked and not cancelled pending the outcome of the investigation. The consignment included 13 guns that he claims to be samples to see if the potential hunters will be interested in these rifles. It is these 13 guns that the security services are investigating to determine if they are within the limits of his license. But most of the stories trending on social media are grossly exaggerated. On the other hand, Babukar Jawara, CEO of Gach Company Limited, was contacted by QTV, and he claims that he has not received any information from the government concerning the revocation of his license. QTV shall continue to monitor developments on the issue and inform the public accordingly. That is all we have for you in this edition of QTV News. Do join us tomorrow, same time for more news. Thanks for watching.